Hey guys, how's it going? Trex here once again from SCL. Today we're in the shop. We're going to show you how to do some spark plugs for my Fz09 here. Should be pretty simple. Let's get to it. So I'm going to kind of go over the tools that you're going to need as I'm kind of going along. Or I might just pop up a list right here. So that way you know. So the first thing you want to do is take your seat off. Because you're going to have to expose your gas tank. You're actually going to have to take your gas tank off. So that's going to be the fun part. So first thing you need to do for the Fz09s is pull this little bolt out. It's a 4mm Allen head. Especially with this bikes and most bikes that I've worked on, get a good Allen set because you use them all the time. And then there's two little push pins, like we've all seen before, here on the back side. That you want to go ahead and pull out as well. And then this whole thing just kind of dries out. It's got a big fat plastic tab into the rubber mount. As you can see, we got the horn here. Stock, it's down here underneath your forks, but I did a relocation over here. If you guys want to see a video of that, just let me know. I've already got one like shot from another buddy's Fz09. Just got to edit it and throw it up, so if you guys want to see it, give me a thumbs up or throw it down in the comments. Alright, so now I already pulled the other side all flare off. Next, what you need to do is pull the center shroud out. So once again, it's two push pins. And then two more down on the front end as well. So a total of 4 push pins go on to this front shroud. Alright, once you pull all 4 push pins out, this little shroud should just be able to like work itself out. Now I can't take mine completely off because I have a USB charger connected here, so I just kind of bring mine and drag it and hang it out. Make sure it's not gonna hurt anything, but I just kind of like leave mine to dangle on the side. Alright, now we're gonna start taking off the gas tank. I like to start out with these front bolts right here. They're underneath that shroud. That's why we had to take them off. So, again, this is just another 4mm Allen head. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, now, before we continue to take off the rear bolts holding down the gas tank, what I'm going to do is take just a little extra towel that I have laying around. I'm going to lay it over top of my whole rear tail section, because what we're actually going to do is pull the gas tank off, and once we start disconnecting everything, we're just going to drop it back, so that way it's got somewhere nice and easy and steady to stay. I might even have to twist my gas tank. It all depends on the underneath of your gas tank and how much you actually want to pull it off. So when we get to that, I'll show you guys some tidbits about that. Alright, so next on the Fz09, we got 2 more 4mm Allen bolts. Alright, so next on the Fz09, you pull these little rubber things off, and then you just lift up your tank and you see what you're dealing with. You got 2 vent hoses, which can just be pulled off by hand. Nothing's gonna come out of that. And like I said, we can just turn the gas tank around like that to expose us to our airbox. Alright, so next we're going to pull out our ECUs. Now, you can either unplug these or just kind of try to fish your wiring out and then just pop it out like this and let it hang over, get it out of the way. Alright, next on your airbox you got 3 5mm Allen keys. I already started pulling this one out. Alright, next what you need to do to get your airbox off, you need to loosen up the air inlets, which on the Fz09 is a 4mm Allen. It's just in a nice awkward spot for each one. I get this one over there and have some more access room. You can also probably do like one of the other ones. Alright, so on the bottom of your airbox you got a couple air tubes. This one is easiest just to pull right off the top of the engine right here. Just a little pressure, lock pin, and then this one here, same thing, just pull off the airbox though. Alright, so once you remove your airbox, you have access to your 3 spark plug connection areas. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but this one is covered by this donkey dick of a mess, so we'll have to get that off. So thanks to the help of Mototech, I finally remember what these were called. Coil packs on top of spark plugs. So, but first we need to attempt to get this donkey dick off. So we're gonna undo that plug. Alright, so next what you want to do is get these pressure rings pulled off down here and down here. Get some needle nose pliers to get down to it. And you can just pull the whole thing off and it comes off pretty easily. And then you can actually remove the whole thing out of the way. And then you're right here to your spark plug. Okay, so as you can see, my coil packs are already popped off thanks to the help of Mototech. My hands are too big to get it down in there. Yeah, don't ever be afraid to ask for assistance. So, just pull your coil packs out. I leave mine plugged in again so I don't get my plugs mixed up. And then next what you need to do is grab your socket, your spark plug socket, and an extension. Alright, so I already pulled all 3 of my spark plugs out because my camera overheated, but basically I used the spark plug socket wrench and then 2 short extensions because it was all tight. So loosen it, pull it out, undo one, pull it out the rest of the way. Check out your spark plugs, it'll tell you a lot about what's going on the inside of your engine. I'm not going to go into all those details, but you can figure it all out a lot. And then to put them back in, just insert your spark plug into the socket already. Try not to drop it down into the hole because you don't want to screw up the spark plug, the new spark plug. And then just start to thread it in there. These are pretty beefy threads, so they usually will catch up pretty quickly. And then as you tighten this up, don't over tighten it. It doesn't need to be super stupid tight. Just like once you start getting to where you can feel the tension. Just do a couple more. Like that right there, will be good. Alright, so once you get your spark plugs back in there, your coil pack's back on and plugged in, we gotta put this donkey dick of a thing back on here. So make sure you connect your hoses back underneath, back up. Make sure you get those little clamps on there. And then just make sure these get lined up. Push! That's what she said. So once you get your air box back on, put your 3 5mm Allen holes back on there. Make sure you tighten up your little air intakes down there. Okay guys, so once you get everything back together, it's all a simple process of putting the bolts you took off back on. Make sure all your seals are back together. Make sure you tighten everything down completely. If you need any more help, write down in the comment section. I'll answer. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment. See you guys later.